Hello students, welcome to week 1 for PRL 320. This course focuses on business literacy for public relations professionals. My name is Dr. Sandra Romo and I will be your professor this term. I look forward to interacting with each of you this semester and cannot wait for the fruitful interactions we'll have discussing much of the nature of this course. As some of you can see here, I've posted some pictures of my family and some ways to get in touch with me to kind of just carefully introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Dr. Romo. I'm the program director here for the Master's and Bachelor's in Communication Studies programs at CBU Online and Professional Studies. My office is located in the Tyler Plaza, which is not on the CBU main campus, but it's in the Satellite Ops campus, and my phone number and email address are listed. Additionally, I am available by appointment any point when you would like to meet with me, either by phone or in person or via WebEx or video conferencing system. I have taught here at CBU for 9 years. You can see a picture here of my husband Mark and my children Nicholas and Emma. I've thoroughly enjoyed teaching here on the traditional undergraduate main campus side and full-time over here for the last couple of years in the online and professional studies division. As we move through the course content, it's important to take a second to look at some important information from the syllabus. The syllabus is just to clarify a couple of things that may not be explicit or maybe implied. It's important to know that any discussion board assignment, including your reflections, have 2 deadlines. That means your original responses, your replies, your actual answers to the prompts are due no later than Friday, and reply posts are due by Sunday. And as always, you must reply to 2 students for every discussion board to be eligible for full credit. Make sure you double check the syllabus for week 8 deadlines. We do have some firm and fast deadlines here. Everything is due on Sunday with the exception of discussion boards that have 2 deadlines. They have a Friday and Sunday deadline. However, in week 8, things tend to vary as there are some tight grading turnaround periods for professors. So most of the content in week 8 is due no later than Friday or Saturday. So make note of those deadlines early on so you do not forget that and you're well aware of that as you plan your time to get your week 8 assignments in. And also a little bit of review from the syllabus. Late work is not accepted under any circumstances. Make sure you plan ahead accordingly for any situations that may prevent you from submitting your work on time. What this means is that I do not accept late work at all. And please make sure that you turn the late work assignments in, your assignments in on time, as it will not be accepted. If you have anything or any situation that may prevent you from doing this, please let me know ahead of time so we can plan for those situations. Make sure you review all weekly lectures. If you're listening to this right now or watching this right now, then you've already met that requirement. But do make sure that you do check in each week to see what I have posted for you. I usually post some type of video lecture or at minimum some type of professor's note that lets you know what you need to know about the course content for the week. And it's expected that all course texts and readings have usually at least 2 outside sources to support any of your major assertions, especially in a course of this nature. Also, some things to expect. Please make notes that each week has an agenda. The agendas will usually include some type of video or outside reading to read in addition to the course text and my lecture. All lectures will be posted to the My Announcements section in Blackboard, and you will also receive an email notification as to when that particular announcement is available. Lectures are usually available anytime between Sunday and Tuesday in the week in which we're deployed. So if the week begins on Monday, like all of our weeks, you'll have your lecture sometime on Monday or Tuesday deployed. Usually it's Monday. Additionally, I wanted to point out some of the grading important information about grading and viewing grades. So if you're not familiar with an OPS, an online course here at CBU, we utilize Blackboard and you can access your grades in the My Grades section. Once you get into the My Grades section, and this is just a hypothetical scenario you're viewing on the screen, you'll then click your assignment. The actual assignment is hyperlinked when a grade is available. You'll see the grade next to the hyperlink of the assignment, and you can see your total, but to view the attempt, you will click the hyperlinked text. Once you do that, you will be in the View Attempts section, and then once you're in that section, you will select Calculated Grades, which is the actual number, the score you received. And once you click that, then everything will pop up that will show you the prompt. It will show you where any instructor feedback is. It'll show you where to click to view the rubric if a rubric was used to grade, and so on and so forth. So that's a detailed explanation if you were not already aware with how to access your grades and receive feedback from me. The week 1 agenda is posted here. This is just a copy from Blackboard. So this week we're reading chapter 1 and 2 of the financial statements and finding meanings and financial statements text for the course. And you'll see here that your discussion board has 2 deadlines. You'll be writing a 400-word post that has 2 deadlines, day 5, which is Friday, and Sunday for your replies. You'll post an introductory voice thread or YouTube video no later than Sunday, and your assignment is also due on Sunday as well. Please note that it is important for you to get to the assignments done on time. Late work is not accepted under any circumstances, so do keep that in mind. So discussion board number 1 asks that you will write a 400-word post explaining the differences in cash and flow and profit. So read all of your course mates' spots and respond to at least 2 or 3 of those no later than Sunday. Your original post is due in 400 words on Friday, and your replies are due on Sunday. Assignment number 1 asks you to see table 1.4 in the course text and create a cash flow statement for a fictitious company. So meaning a fictitious you will create a cash and flow statement for a fictitious company. What you see next to you here in the slide is a actual example of a cash flow statement. Essentially what a cash flow statement is it shows your receivables and your paid invoices as well as payment for employees and such to show what your ending actual cash balance is for a given company. Now remember, we are public relations practitioners, and you may be thinking, why do I need to know about cash and flow statements? I'm planning on working in public relations, working on media plans, working with getting out there and engaging with the audiences and really getting that strategic messaging across on the company's behalf to its particular audiences and publics. We do know that public relations is a strategic communication function where we as practitioners act as the mediator between an audience and its organization. So you might be thinking in your head, what relevance does this have to me? Well, there's a couple of things that we do need to know about this. The first thing is that if you plan on getting into public relations work soon after graduation, 5 years in the field, you'll be eligible for APR. That means your accreditation in public relations. About 25% of that test you take is based on business literacy, understanding the terms and being literate with how business functions in a public relations setting. So we have this course developed here to help you understand that and to just be that more prepared when you get into the field. Additionally, a company may have revenues and appear to be profitable, but being slow at the collections of invoice sales and things of that nature can really impede the ability to meet its current financial obligations. A cash flow statement allows you as a company to see exactly where you are with what cash flow you have in your actual company and what you're able to do in terms of building new brand awareness campaigns, moving into different ways to engage with your audiences and things of that nature. So to get a picture of what your cash flow is over a specific period of time is important to create a statement. This lets you look back over a period of time in a typical quarter and enables you to look forward to the next period to ensure you have funds on hand to pay your bills. So cash flow statement really changes in your cash on hand, including your funds in your bank account, short-term investments, things of that nature, to allow you to look at 3 things. What you'll be looking at is first your operating activities. This is your inflow from your operating activities that include revenue, selling products, services, interest, costs, dividends, things of that nature, as well as your outflow from operating activities, and allows you to see what you end up having on hand and what you're utilizing in that particular area. Investing activities is inflow from investment activities include sales, business assets, and anything else that's inventory, payments received, things of that nature. And outflow includes purchases of capital equipment and loans that the company makes. So that's your investing activities. Your financing activities shows an inflow of that reflects monies that may be borrowed and the proceeds from the sales of the company's securities and such. Outflow shows debt service and dividend payments. So the cash flow statements allows you to see what you have on hand. For this particular assignment, you're creating a fictitious one. So you can go online and Google some of these things and see what they look like, and then in the end create one of your own that maybe is for a company you would like to work for or you aspire to be involved with in some way in the future. You'll post this to Blackboard, and it will be turned in via Blackboard in that particular way. We have worked very hard in getting the course up to date. There was a point where we were posting things to an issue website. We're no longer doing that. So if you see that in there in any way, that's not at all required. All you have to do is post it to Blackboard. So to recap, you're reading chapter 1 and 2. You have a discussion board that you have due on Friday and Sunday, as well as an introductory video due on Sunday, as well as your assignment number 1 due on Sunday as well. If you have any questions, let me know. I really look forward to interacting with you all this week and pray you all have a blessed week. God bless.